everyone. This is Megan with Unleash Coaching, and I hope you're having the most magnificent day. We're going to be going ahead with Be Obsessed or Be Average with Grant Cardone. We are in chapter 10. Things are going fantastically. So excited you decided to join us and watch a little bit of chapter 10. We want to make sure that you know and commit to your purpose and your goals. You want to make sure that you build and develop your mindset and your community. And of course, that you take massive action. Now it is time to feed our beast. Let's go. You need great people. Whether you're growing, whether you have the ability to decide what your organization is going to do, you need great people. Average is a failing formula. People that just show up, breathe air, and sit in a seat are not the people you need. You need the people that are genuinely obsessed like you, that are part of the culture you want, part of the culture you are building. Your role as a leader is to create the environment for success. The role of the workers, of the followers, are to be successful. I have seen over the last several decades a shift in responsibility from personal responsibility to leaders are responsible for success. You, the leader, are responsible for the success of your people. You are responsible for creating the environment. You're responsible for making sure that they understand everything. You, the leader, are responsible for everything. That is not the case. Do not accept that message. You are responsible for yourself. Everyone is responsible for themselves. When you are a leader, you are responsible for creating the environment for success, for having clarity in vision, clarity in mission, clarity in core values, culture, strategy, implementation. You are responsible for communicating that. The people, the workers, the followers, the staff, the people in your organization are responsible for being successful. They are responsible for taking the actions. They are responsible for doing their job well. And if you want a culture of excellence, then they are responsible for doing their job amazingly well. Hold them to that standard and you will be shocked at how well they can do. People do what you inspect, not what you expect. Watch what they do. Stay close to them. Make sure, hold them accountable. Have metrics, have data. Use that data to measure progress, to measure success. Make sure that they have the things that they need, then make sure that they meet the expectations. This creates a culture of excellence. This creates a group of people, an organization that will accomplish and achieve more than you ever imagined. You need to hire people that are as committed as you are to what it is you're trying to do. Have a rigorous hiring process. Have a rigorous training process. Have a rigorous accountability process. And that will build the culture and reinforce the culture that you want. The things that you will achieve, people around you will look and be like, how did you do that? And the answer is because you had the right people, because you had the right culture, because you had the vision and you had the dedication and you stuck with it and you did it. And you didn't listen to all of those people who were like, oh, well, why are your standards so high? Your standards are too high. Your expectations are too high. Maybe they're not too high. Maybe everybody else's expectations are too low. And you are going to take that organization, that team to places nobody else has gone because you expect it of them. John F. Kennedy said, we are going to make it to the moon by the end of this decade. And you know what everybody at NASA said? You could ask every single person at NASA what their job was, including the janitors. And their answer was to get a man on the moon. Every single one of them. It was a big goal. At first, everybody's like, that's crazy. You can't do that. He held that standard. Everybody bought in because he bought in. They worked like crazy. They did things they'd never done before. But if that goal hadn't been set, if that standard hadn't been set and held, do you think we would have made it? Do you think we would have put a person on the moon by the end of that decade? If everybody's like, oh, that's impossible. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. That's impossible. We can't do that. So never mind. Let's just set it at, we'll put a person on the moon someday. And that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I get it. Like, I get it. It's hard. That's fine. Think big, be big, go big, and bring the people with you that think, be, and go the same way. You can do it, but you have to be the person that does it. So today, I want you to think a little bit about, are you that person? And if you're not that person, or maybe you were that person, but just time and everything sort of held you down or made it hard or sort of stripped away some of your excitement and enthusiasm, and you started listening to all the people who were telling you that your expectations are too high or whatever those things are. Find that passion, find that big think, and bring it back. Put it back in your life, put it back in your mind. And if you didn't have it before, build it. So today I want you to think about that. That's the question you're answering for yourself today. That's what you're thinking about today. Do you have that big vision? Do you have that thing? Do you have that attitude? Do you have that desire, that passion, that obsession to achieve that amazing thing that you were put on this planet to achieve? If you don't know what it is, work on figuring it out today. And if you do, stoke that fire. Put some wood on it. Throw some gasoline on it. Blaze it up. Turn it into a bonfire. Turn it into the biggest bonfire you have ever imagined. And go get them. Go do it. That is how our world changes. People with that kind of passion, that kind of fire, that kind of obsession. You can be, and hopefully you already are, that person. Go find more people like you, bring them into your organization, and go be amazing. Just go be amazing. You can, and I know you were put here to do something. We all were. Figure out what it was, get that fire going, and go get after it. And then tell me about it. That's my favorite part. Give us a call, send us an email, hit us up on social media at Unleash Coaching, at Megan Rovnack. You can find us just about anywhere. Tell me about it. Tell me that amazing thing that you did. Tell me that moment that the light bulb went off and you were like, oh my gosh, now I get it. You really can have these standards. There really are other people out there like you. There really are other people out there like me, is the thought you will have when you find them. They're part of your community. Some people would say they're part of your tribe. Go find your tribe and then tell us about it. We can't wait to hear about your success. And if you're struggling, if you're having a problem, tell us about that too. We can help you. We have that community. We have a community of thousands and thousands of people that have that fire lit, that every day are going after it. We would love to make you part of that community. We would love to help you. And we would love to hear your success. And as always, I hope you have the most magnificent day.